Good evening, sports fans, and welcome back to Blood Bowl 2. Now, as I'm sure some of you have been aware, if you've been following this season for the Blight Ops Zealots, we had a particularly rough start. No one can doubt that, but we've made a spectacular comeback, in that we've managed to secure ourselves to be in, well, second place on the ladder. Our next match, we will be going up against the first person on the ladder, the Thunder Drillers, which is a dwarven team. Let's just hop right into it, shall we?
Here we go! Fun, and hopefully death.
Let's see, we do not have enough money to really justify buying anything. Huh. I wasn't aware that the dwarves were down a player. But not only have they gone a freebie...
Are you ready to play?
Not only have they gone a freebie, but they've also hired someone else. Which is apparently a thing. Okay. We've got two objectives in our game today. The first one, obviously, is to win. No questions about it.
Good evening, sports fans.
However, in order for us to actually have a chance of usurping the dwarves as the head of the leaderboard, one defeat is not going to knock them down. We have to put them in a position where the next two teams can ravage the hell out of them. And I have looked ahead in the schedule. The last team they're going up against is a human team that is second last on the ladder. So really, we're going to be trying to make it so they're going into the next game as butchered and bloody as possible. Now, some of you may figure that is usually what our game plan is. And you'd be right.
They're not the best throwers by a long shot, but an unsubtle use of brute force and a love of illegal weapons make them a team to be feared.
Okay, the dwarven team's big guy, the Death Roller. It is technically a secret weapon, so as soon as a drive is over, either because someone scored or because the round has ended, it will be going off the field. However, with a strength of 7 and an armor value of 10, he's going to be a pain to deal with. He's also got a fair bit going for him. And as much as it pains me to say this, we're going to have our bigger guys basically try and contain him. Contain would be the best word, because we're not going to beat that thing. That's the sad truth of it. Not in a straight-up fight, but we can potentially try and stop it. And their star player just managed to pull off a 6. It was literally the only dice roll that would have allowed him to catch that ball.
Secure. Can the other team steal it away?
Ooh, Cyclone will be in trouble. Because unfortunately, his strength is only 5. Even with support, he's not gonna win he's gonna be at a disadvantage going up against someone with 7 strength. However, for reasons that I am not aware, I do not know, and don't really matter,
At the same time.
he's decided not to attack us.
Hey, that was almost competent.
See what pressure we can put on him.
We call that Knuckles Kiss.
Dwarves are one of the teams on the book. Are probably as a team one of the They have the weakest ball game on the field that you'll find, but they will have. They're one of the hardest teams when it comes to actually doing damage to. Alright, Mr. Troves will be going up to give our guys some support. To give you an idea of just how bad this is, we've literally needed to have 3 people backing up Cyclone in order to actually have an advantage like this. Oh wait, oh crap. I didn't see the... That was a poor move on my behalf, I will admit. My intention was to move Conrad up to basically to basically be beside the bull so that we could send someone in to pick it up, but I didn't see the dodge zone until after I had hit the button.
That one's got fists bigger than ham joints.
This be bad. Ooh. Well, Mr. Troves just took a hit. Just move Sinister 7 up here. We'll try and move them around to take advantage of the presence of a bull.
That's quite nice. Even Siege would struggle to untangle that.
Okay. Let's see who to try and pick this up with. Not great, but we'll do it.
Not enough tackle zones on that ball. And now the opposing team has paid the price.
And it worked out. Love it when that happens. See if we can at least give ourselves a bit more of an edge on the Doom Death Roller.
Let's look around the feather and shove it up there something for all the good that did.
Okay, so for our first drive, this is going somewhat well, actually. All things considered, if we can get Grey Vested to the end zone, the sooner we can get rid of this Death Roller, and the sooner we can just start laying waste to dwarves.
Two big goons that get together and fall on you. It can really hurt.
Yeah, dwarves are nasty to go up against. They tend to be surprisingly good fighters. Because, partly because, well, obviously they've got a fairly good armor value, but which means that when it comes to a brawl, it's difficult to actually make them die. Okay. Okay, we're not going to be able to contain that death roller anymore, but we can at least be of assistance to the rest of the team by just attacking the dwarves who will still be standing
It can be so
after
There's
the
no
death
room in
roller is
sport for
gone.
Scrap like this. The domino effect in action.
Unfortunately, so far we haven't actually managed to lay a kill yet, but we'll get there. Just like that.
Well, at least they're not dead. Yeah.
And it's a groin strain. They'll miss the next game. Yes. That is exactly the kind of thing I wanted to see. Okay. Didn't get a kill there, but unfortunately we could try and run away from it, but that's worth the gamble. Let's do this. We're gonna if we stay there, we're gonna die. So, and it paid off. Hopefully, they'll also use their blitz action to try and get him to attack rather than interfere with Grey Vested. Which they have. Hopefully,
Two big
Conrad
guys
survives
always
this.
better than one.
And he did. He's also leveled up, which is great. Just checking, which one did who did we injure? He was a blitzer, a level 1 one, so not one of the more advanced people, but still removing him from play. That's a win in my book. Okay, he's going to. Well, we're not going to risk it because his chances of actually picking up the ball again,
Trample all over.
not so great.
A block made out of desperation, no doubt. But this time it worked.
Well, that's annoying, but it happens. In hindsight, should have gotten people up on their feet first, but
Two big goons that get together and fall on you. It can really
and
hurt.
Conrad is just having incredible luck today. He's not being murdered by the death roller, which is always great. Okay, Michael is knocked out, but all things considered, not bad. And we made them eat a reroll. Normally I would take this round to do some extra punches, but right now, let's just get that death roller off the field.
With that touchdown under their belt, we can finally get this match started.
So that is Grey Vested and Conrad that has leveled up in that one play. which is a great start, no questions about it. We've scored, we've ensured that one of their players is going to miss the next game, which is great for a long-term plan.
I imagine that in their dreams, at least.
Wait, why are there
They should
two?
replace that player before they lose any more.
Oh,
Important thing, you gotta keep possession of the ball and not lose it.
it seems
Strike back
that
would be
their
terrible.
it seems that their champion that they hired is in fact a secret weapon.
I don't understand why secret weapons are still banned. All the pleasure they bring to the spectators. In fact, they should be compulsory.
Let's see. Actually, wait, we'll move him. Sorry, just moving our people into position to try and move quickly to catch the ball wherever it may land. And it... or not. And with a riot, both we've lost a turn, but that's fine. Admittingly, it means that we're probably not going to be able to score another point this round, but that's fine. That is fine. They're down several players. Sounds over players, so we can just focus on the smacking them in the face part of this plan. I mean, granted, if we can get another... Hang on. Before we go with Cyclone, let's see if we can do some smacking with the other people first. So nice when they don't actually have, when they don't have, you know, act dodge. So always nice.
Let's take a quick look at that player. Yes, the unmistakable sign of a player's eyes rolling up into his head. He'll be out for some time.
Well, Grey Vested was knocked out, which isn't great, but honestly, he'll recover. It's a case of he's done his job. He got the ball to the end zone. He did well.
Well, here's a rare event, Jump. The dwarves have taken an interest in the ball.
Oh no, not
For
Sinister.
that team, they're paying our
Broken
game.
Ribs, let's see if they get the regeneration.
So this player
And we got it!
seen things.
No, he regenerated himself, Bob.
7 may have had broken ribs, but good God, did they recover from it. But let's get back to what we should have been doing all along. Hurting people badly. Who's... Okay, I think we found our target to try and stomp on their neck. Because I'm not sure about you guys, but that level 3 looking fellow seems like a prime target.
He'll get an assist.
Should they be stomping on the player's neck with those stone boots?
That's not
Oh, wait! Something's happening.
The ref has gone power mad.
Ah, yes. The advantage of dwarves, in that they have thick skull by default. It effectively means that they can re-roll a damage roll to avoid it. And while having Janice get taken up the field on is annoying.
Back. Well, at least the ones that can walk. They're down a player. Easy to replace.
They
Tis
kicked the ball to the winning team. But they have to keep their heads.
see, where's
Because it'll be on the way back to them soon enough.
see, we're attacking, which means the ball will be kicked our way. Okay. We're gonna have Sinister run the ball this time around. Or try to, anyway. Hopefully.
Is the assist going to be enough to come out on top?
And down goes the Slayer. Now goes the runner.
Sometimes the...
Gonna let Mr. Troves do some stomping, because why not? Alright, first things first, we're gonna try and clear the way a bit. Let's see, who's this? Yes, Ben Davy the Corruptor, and I'm sure that you all remember the Amazon that we killed a while back. She's still technically around. She's not thrilled about it, but she's still around. So if we move him here, we might... Yep, 3 dice.
The attacker has an assist.
Always nice to have a third
See
dice.
how he'll be able to stop it.
Alright, let's see if we can get this ball.
They picked up the ball. I suppose I should say something memorable or funny here.
And we got it, which is nice.
That's it. Force him back and then pow!
Ah, yes, we also seem to have found another friend to make. A level 3 Longbeard. Let's give him an early... try and give him an early retirement, shall we?
Unity is strength. They just got through. The cool kids are saying these days, isn't it?
We're gonna try and give Conrad block as soon when he levels up. I'm sure he'll appreciate it.
That's quite a mismatch, Bob.
I know. That weedy fella's gonna get splattered. Oh, I'm excited, Jim.
As much as I would love to have...
He's on him now, like a halfling on a hot dinner.
Because unfortunately he is... Now which... Trying to remember, which one was it? It wasn't Grey Vested, it was... Ah yes, Mr. Trevor is the one with has block.
That player is looking rather smug for remaining upright. Pride comes before a fall.
Damn, I was hoping for an injury.
This player
But
likes to be well assisted.
sometimes it just doesn't pan out. Okay.
Come on, guys, together.
Right now we've got a goal in mind. We're gonna try and open up some room. While also containing the our enemy's advance.
Getting up close and personal, Bob.
You need to be close. So close they can smell your breath and see dead insects in your teeth.
Alright, and Sinister is almost away completely. Dwarves are not good runners. They do not have a good running game. All we need to do, if we can get Sinister just a little bit further away, without interference,
The dung is about to hit the fan.
unfortunately, not
There's no
not
harm
enough.
block on the ball. Well, actually, you can do a lot of harm. That's kind of the point.
Annoying, but we can work with this. Annoyingly, he's not dead, which isn't great, but whatever.
Did this guy leave his brain in the dugout again?
Didn't particularly want a that's right there, but it. Stay.
Were they asleep then?
I certainly.
Damn. Damn, damn, damn. I also should have gotten Conrad back on his feet, but a bit late for that now.
And he took hold of the ball like an overfull tankard.
Well, on the plus side, at least it's very, very unlikely that they're going to be able to to actually score a point. But I would kind of like to have. I would rather like having another point to go over this team, just so that. Well, quite honestly, just so that we have the extra experience.
Good call. Intimidation is the key. It was one of my strengths when I was
Now, how are we gonna play this?
Like halflings round a sandwich. This player, the attacker, smells weakness.
Let's try and get some assistance to Sinister, shall we?
If I was on the receiving end of that, it'd be more terrifying than being urinated on by a flesh hound.
Yep. And Mr. Trove sadly did not make it. Unfortunate, but that happens.
It's like peeling an onion. Remove the layers before you get to the good stuff.
Oh yes, you've leveled up. Well, if we can kill him as well, which we're somewhat in a position to do, actually, that would be particularly useful. Because the more people we can take out of their next match, the better. It means they'll have to replace them with... Means they have to replace them with the journeymans that we've seen that we've experienced in the past. And that can be a problem. Because journeymen start at level 1, but but in addition to the normal stuff, they get the unfortunate benefit of having Loner, which means they have to roll to actually do a reroll.
This is going to be decisive.
Which, as we've seen in our season so far, rerolls are important. Rerolls can be the difference between life and death.
They're gathering around that lone player, like halflings round a sandwich. With fists flailing, he's following up, hoping to get the knockdown next time.
Let's see if we can crack this nut. Not yet.
The player's fist is approximately the same size as his entire opponent.
You know what? To hell with it. Let's do it. It did not pan out. Oh well. It happens. As I said, I'm fairly... Well, to be fair, if any of them are going to actually have a chance of running the thing to the end zone, it will be this guy. Because he is a dwarven runner. He actually has the movement to do it, or at least have a chance of doing it, but... And this is why Loner is bad. It just stopped them from re-rolling. Stopped them from re-rolling. And Castrador is on his feet. He does not make a kill though, but we now have pressure on their runner. We can also... Let's add a bit more, shall we?
He won't leave it alone anytime soon. They'll need to get rid of the ball now there's pressure on them.
Annoying.
There should be brain transplant.
But not cripplingly so.
That's going to be a turnover.
Another benefit of actually winning this match, we will hopefully gain enough catch to actually buy team rerolls for a change. That would be great. Ooh, and 7 has injured another one.
Rather than me.
Merely a badly hurt, but we'll roll with it. 7 will still get the experience for it. Alright, their runner is going down. isn't fatally down, but whatever. And we've made some room for the ball carrier, which will have 7 give a shot at picking it up again.
I don't rate that player's chances of still standing at the start of the next turn. If they are, then we may see a touchdown.
Well, 7's got the ball again. They're on their feet, and they are within spitting distance of the end zone. Still working on the whole actually killing and injuring their people plan, but we're making progress. We took down 1. That is more than what I was hoping for, honestly. Dwarves are notoriously difficult to hurt. But hey, each one down is one less we have to worry about. Alright, 7 will be scoring 7 will definitely be scoring a point.
Safety in numbers. Good call. Intimidation is the key. It's one of my strengths.
And we will be picking that one because I do not want Conrad to be killed or injured. That sounds like a very bad idea. Well, that was just unlucky.
Done he wanted to, because it's the other team's go.
Okay, annoyingly, because of that, we will not be scoring an extra goal. Because I was hoping that, you know, we'd actually get another injury in there, but oh well. We got one of them is injured and will be missing the next match. Which, if nothing else, they will be going into the next match with a handicap, considering that they were seemingly short-staffed even before they entered this round.
1-0, Jim. I'd like to say that was exciting, but it wasn't.
And a win's a win. Alright. Ah, nuts, it's done that thing. So we're not gonna have the chance to actually re-roll, you know, how much money we've earned. Which isn't great, but okay. And we're gonna close that. We'll do some levels up in a second. First things first. The leaderboard, as I thought, we're still in second place, but we've marred their perfect run so far. Let's just have a look-see. Just why exactly? Yeah, they're really not in a good spot in this next round, because let's see, one of their people is the guy we've injured, so he's out, and they've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they're going to have 2 journeymen coming into it, because from the looks of it, I don't think, from what cash they've got, I don't think they can hire a new player. Granted, they'll still get petty cash, so they will have mercenaries working for them, but oh joy! We actually have just enough. We have a reroll. We're like 1 or 2 games away from the end of the season, and we've just gotten a reroll.
The periodical both players and fans read. Bunch of useless, talentless hacks, if you ask me.
Okay, Grey Vested will be gaining block, which will be useful in the future for his fighting career. And Conrad. Let's have a look-see. Ooh, you have gained the option of, not only has he unlocked the ability to pick pretty much from any field, but he can also gain either an armor value, which means that what this means is that he will actually become harder to injure, simply because when you injure someone, you roll two. When you take someone down, you roll 2 dice, and if you beat their armor value, you can do things like stun or injure them. With an armor value of 9, they would need to, with 2 dice, roll above a 9 in order to actually do any proper damage to him. We also have the option of a movement allowance, which means that, quite honestly, he can move faster. He can move 1 step further before he gets into the going for it category. Ooh, this is a... It's a bit of a shame this is Conrad, because if this was another Pestigore, I would have gone towards agility, just so I can have so I could work towards. Actually, wait, no, it wasn't agility. It was like sure hands and stuff like that, and dodge, so that I
never went onto the field without a pair of orchidas on my feet. They're the only ones who did ogre sizes.
You know what? We're gonna pick dodge on this one. As much as I would love the stat boosts, we're gonna pick dodge, because Pestigores normally can't get it. And it's akin to block in that it can prevent not a direct hit from working, which can be useful for a fighter. In fact, because he can get dodge, we can level him up again, he can get dodge then. So with not dodge, he can get block then. So with block and dodge, Conrad would be a beast to actually... You would need to actually have a full-on hit in order to take him down, which is worth it. But yes, in our next game, we will be going up against the Nordic pillagers, who are quite honestly a Norse team. But that will be next time. Until then, my name is Blight Ops, and I look forward to hearing from you.